Eating slower can be a challenge, especially with everything going on in our busy lives. Maybe eating fast is a habit you've developed over time, or out of necessity from break limitations at work or school, or busy life at home, and you're just you eat when you can around kids and animals, any number of reasons. But now you're finding it a hard habit to break. And it can be even harder if you've ever heard phrases like shoveling in the food or, she's like a vacuum over there. We begin to take these things on board and say them to ourselves. They're not nice and they're not helpful. Taking time to truly enjoy your food and develop mindful eating habits can make a huge difference in a weight loss journey. So today we'll embrace a slower, more mindful approach to eating, and this helps permanently rewrite the neural pathways of the habit. You can see in that video or in the description box the science behind how and why. So you can get back to enjoying your food and being, mindful about it, slowing it down and just. So notice any emotions or sensations or memories that come up as we tap. See where you are on a 1 to 10 scale. We'll check in at the end to see how that's going. Follow along, tap after me, repeat after me. Even though I tend to rush through my meals, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I don't always take the time to savor my food, I'd like to change that now. Even though it feels almost compulsive to just shovel food in as quickly as I can, I acknowledge that and I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I rush through my meals and don't take the time to enjoy my food. I often feel like I have to finish my meal quickly. Even if I think it's okay, slow down, I can't. Sometimes if I think that, it makes it worse. I eat even faster. Or I eat slower, but I take bigger bites. I'm so used to eating fast, it's actually uncomfortable almost to eat slow. Maybe like someone's gonna take it from me. Maybe like the only way I can feel satisfied is if I feel stuffed really quick. I feel like I don't have time to slow down and savor my food. Even if I do have time, I just can't. I have to finish it right now. Like maybe I wouldn't get enough nutrients. I just feel like I have to be eating faster. Even if I have nothing else to do. Is this just a control thing? What is this? Why do I eat so fast? Why do I do this? Letting go of all these worries now about how fast I eat. All the anxiety, all the stress, I drop it now. I don't have to eat so fast. Any trauma or tension about people's words, shoveling it in or vacuum. I drop it all now. I let it all go. All the meanness around other people's wording. Any feeling or need to vacuum in my food. So rude. Why are they even commenting on how I eat? Why am I being so mean to me? Letting it go. I'm just dropping it all now. I can learn to enjoy my food without gaining weight can have a healthy relationship with food without creating new bad habits. I can take time with my meals and my food, no rushing needed. Slowing down to enjoy my food makes me appreciate it and my body more. I'm learning to be more mindful with every meal. Slowing down allows me to feel satisfied and enjoy my food. I begin to enjoy the process of eating slowly and savoring every bite. I'm learning to appreciate my food and be present at each meal. I'm mindful of my hunger and fullness. I trust my body to guide me. I love the calm feeling that comes from eating slowly. I'm proud of myself for practicing mindful eating. I trust myself to be more present with my food. I'm developing healthier, slower eating habits every day. I'm fully in control of how I eat and enjoy my food now. Take a deep breath. Check in again and see if that number has shifted, that 1 to 10. Slowing down your eating is a powerful, simple way to reconnect with your body, to enjoy your food more. It'll support your health goals without, pressure or extremes in your brain, forcing you to go do these things that you don't want to, but you just feel like you can't. And over time, it becomes easier to focus on other issues. Maybe you constantly push yourself past a feeling of being full, or you feel your plate has to be clean, or building new food habits, especially mindful eating, is about small shifts and practicing consistency over time. And you're doing amazing just by being here, choosing to tackle this issue for today. And so if you find yourself rushing through meals again, even if you've been okay for a few weeks, just come back and be surprised at how quickly the relationship to food can change more as you do all these things permanently over time. But if for some reason something comes back up, you just do a few days of tapping and really make sure you're at zero. And usually if you make sure you're fully at zero, then things don't come, tend to come back. And then you can work on any other weight issues. And, a lot of my videos may sometimes cross over. I may say different things repeatedly throughout the different videos. And that's because a lot of us, it's still the same mentalities or things other people have said, even if it's for different reasons. And, the phrases in this one about shoveling it in or vacuuming in food could be just as much people talking about how much I can eat as how fast I can eat. Or, depending on how you were raised or where you were raised, you might not have been raised with the same table manners as they were. And so they look at how you're eating as a certain kind of way. Or it's cultural, which is extremely rude. But if you've heard somebody talk that way and say you're from a culture that eats with your hands and they're from a culture that eats with a knife and a fork, and they've said things that make you feel as if, those are the kind of things that I haven't said them in a video. Definitely leave me a comment or shoot me an email. I'm happy to make one for you, because that wasn't okay. That wasn't nice. It's a cultural thing. I'm somebody who likes to eat with my hands. So I don't always love being somewhere where I'm trying to cut into something that naturally I feel should be torn apart. So I probably don't look very at ease using that knife and fork. And I would be wildly insulted for someone to say or comment on how or what I was eating. But it could be even then, say in the sense of, shoveling it in, or, no manners or something. So I may say those in numerous videos, to kind of help those things, process out. But if there are things people have said or done, or things you just feel, or something that's like uncontrollable, or, maybe I can never eat in front of other people, or I just, I can't, something along those lines. I can't eat alone, and that really kind of takes up a lot of my energy, or I get really cranky because I don't want to eat alone. But I'm alone for a large portion of the day waiting for everybody to come home. So anything like those. People have all kinds of things that they need help with. Let me know, again, comment or email. And comment, like, subscribe, all that, especially the comments and the subscribing do help build the channel, and you'll get notified of new videos. Check out the playlist on both weight loss surgery if you've had it, and then also just a regular weight journey playlist if you haven't. Many things cross over for people who have had weight loss surgery. But there could be lots of things in there that may help you on your journey. So I'm wishing you well. Glad you're here taking care of yourself. And one day at a time, one meal at a time. And we'll see you in the next video. Later.